Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Hello, everyone. How are we? All right. So let's get this show on the road. Damn it, my controller's off. Okay. All right. This is Circle. Oops. There we go. Okay.
Biohazard 4. 1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
I'm gonna have to readjust some settings.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
So, or up, I don't know.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
Yeah, we'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Okay. So, the condenser, number, compressor, there we go. Okay, can you guys hear me now? How about now? How about now? Can you guys hear me? Alright, let's see what the audio sounds like on the ship. Alright, let's see what the audio sounds like on the ship. Okay, so it sounds kind of bad. Alright, let's see what the audio sounds like on the ship. Okay, so it sounds kind of bad. Alright, let's see what the audio sounds like on the ship. Okay, so it sounds kind of bad. Alright, let's see what the audio sounds like on the ship. Okay, so it sounds kind of bad.
one moment, guys. Let's remove the filters for now. Okay. So there's that. So how do I sound now? So there's that. Okay, with no filters, that actually sounds better. So let's keep it at that. Alright, when in doubt, always shoot the birds. Actually, I need to... Nope. Huh. Circle and square are action buttons. So, X runs. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, X reloads.
Excuse me. Sir?
I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph. Sorry to bother you.
So, shit's come through my mic.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Hang on a moment. Sorry, the neighbor's dogs are barking in. And they don't do anything to, you know, make their dogs stop.
Empathetic said, hey.
Hi, empathetic. By the way, in case you're wondering, so the reason why in the Discord I called this Biohazard 4 is because that's actually what's working the game. You can see the Japanese text on there, and so this is on the PS3. You can get a physical PS3 release, but you can only get it physical in Japan. So, yeah. This is the physical release, and you can only get it in Japan. So I actually did pay to have it shipped. Sorry about the echo, by the way. Apparently, my mics... So I had to re-download Discord when I got a new PC. So I set my stuff. Damn it, I keep doing that. And then I decided to try easy mode because, you know, I had the option to, and basically it just gives you the shotgun at the beginning. It gives you the shotgun at the beginning, and like the more stressful parts are either blocked off or really lessened. Like for instance, the water room, it only spawns like 2 people in there as opposed to 4.
Empathetic said, how's things are going?
Oh, they're going good. Like I said, this is part 1 of streams that I plan on streaming the entire week. Because this is my last week before I start Target, and you know, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to next. Dumbass. That's actually the first
Zombie
time.
Factor said, the only Resident Evil game I ever played. Zombie Factor said, I need to get it again sometime.
You know you can emulate it, right, Zombie? I mean, I'm playing the physical PS3 release, that I had shipped from Japan, oh, they're dead.
Empathetic said, play Odor's bro. Empathetic said, you missing out. Zombie Factor said, I couldn't hear what you said, lol.
You can emulate it, you know that, right? Now, not gonna lie, what...
Zombie Factor said, you might want to turn yourself up if possible.
Yeah, I need to. For some reason, Alright, that's better, I think. That's almost all the way up. Actually, there we go. It's all the way up. You can hear me now, right? Can you hear me now?
Zombie Factor said, oh, I tend to not emulate stuff outside of Nintendo stuff.
Nintendo is the most draconian about emulation. Honestly, if you're gonna emulate stuff, like... wait.
Empathetic said, that's fine. Zombie Factor said, yeah, I can hear you slightly better. Empathetic said, honestly, I only emulate. Empathetic said, PS1, PS2, PS3. Zombie Factor said, the game is super loud compared to you. Empathetic said, and really only games that are unavailable. Empathetic said, yeah, the game is loud.
Okay, I turned down the game audio, so I should be louder than that. Sorry, again, when I got my new, laptop, I had to, re-download OBS Studio, so I'm still trying to figure out all my settings again. And how do you only emulate? You only
Empathetic said, zombie, didn't you enjoy the remake, right? Empathetic
Leon, how you
said,
Bad
the remake
question.
before.
Sorry
Zombie
to hear
Factor
that. I'm sending
said,
you a playing manual.
yeah, much
Hope you find it
better.
useful.
I'll take a
Empathetic
look at it, thanks.
said, go play that. Zombie Factor said, I never watched anything about the remake. Zombie Factor said, so I only played the demo. Empathetic said, good. Empathetic said, keep it that way. Empathetic said, make a blind play though.
So, if you're talking to me, I know you're not talking to me specifically, about the RE4 remake, but, as a person who's played more than his fair share of Resident Evil 4,
Zombie Factor said,
um,
lol, this TTS is crazy.
if you're talking to, if you're asking somebody who's played more than his fair share of Resident Evil 4, the remake is good, but it loses a lot of its charm, the original's charm.
Empathetic said, I got both Re3 and the remake. Empathetic
Oh
said,
God.
Re4 I mean. Empathetic said, not Re3 lol.
RE3 remake is horrible. The original PS1 release is the best. Oh fuck. I didn't realize he came through here. Oh, I'll kill
Empathetic
you.
said, Nolan, what's your thoughts on Dead Rising? Any of the games?
let's see. Dead Rising 1 is good. Dead Rising 2 is freaking amazing. Dead Rising 3 is meh. And then Dead Rising 4 is just awful. Wait, did I jump through?
These people.
Yeah, so the best. So.
Empathetic said, Dead Rising 4 was Cheeks FR. Empathetic said, I still need to play 2.
So. And,
Son of
the reason why my opinion of RE3 Remake is the way it is because, again, I played basically every Resident Evil game multiple times. And I played my fair share enough of 3 to kind of... I can map out downtown Raccoon City off the top of my head. In fact, I made downtown Raccoon City in Minecraft. That's how much I know it. So... that's how much I've played Resident Evil and how much I love... how much I played Resident Evil 3 and how much I love Resident Evil. So... when I say Resident Evil 3 is kind of a RE3 Remake is kind of a letdown, it's a pretty freaking letdown. The clock tower's not there. The Gravedigger fight is not there. Not Gravedigger as in monster truck, I'm talking about Gravedigger as in giant worm. But, you know... and then, like, the line, you want stars, I'll give you stars. It's relegated to a chase scene with Nemesis, and if you get interrupted, if you get hit by him. Also to the dynamic choice system. It's not in there. Yeah, this is the easiest thing to do. Just stay in this room and let them come to you. And then if you want to be an ass, just throw a grenade. And then you could always just throw another one.
La campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos.
Empathetic said, do you think they should revive Dino Crisis one of these days?
They definitely should, but...
Empathetic said, I feel Capcom had to consider it at least once.
They definitely should, but
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
I think they said there aren't any plans of doing it. So I don't know. Plus, too,
Hunnigan,
like,
I have some bad news.
if they
I've
revive
confirmed the body
Dino
of an officer.
Crisis, they
Something's
have to have
happened to the
Shinji
people here.
Mikami do it.
Leon, you need to get out of there.
And
Look
if
for a
Mikami's
tower and follow
not...
the trail near it.
He's obviously not Tango now, even though they were saved. He's not in his own studio now that they were saved. So... But it's just like, if you have
Empathetic.
Dino Crisis
Said,
without Mikami...
At the very least, I want Code
then-
Veronica Lol. Empathetic. Said, or wait.
So I'm seeing multiple, things like, oh, Code Veronica remakes in the works. Oh, Code Veronica's not getting remade.
Empathetic. Said, Resident Evil 0 would be the best choice for a remake as it's already in prequel and I'd love to see Rebecca again.
So, I don't know. Like, again, I've seen it's Code Veronica's in development. A remake of that is in development. It's not in development. It's in development. It's not in development. So I can't say yes or no. As opposed to they are remaking it. Or I'm sorry, I should say remastering it. Which, I mean, technically they did remaster it. It's, on the PS4 and Xbox One. So... and Zero... I don't... Because of how much negative backlash the game got, I doubt they're going to remaster it, but they could. Honestly, like, if you want to see more of Rebecca Chambers, go watch Resident Evil Vendetta or Death Island. Rebecca's prominently featured in both of those movies. And they're not the shitty, live-action movies. They are actually the good CGI movies. So, there's that. By the way, this goes to show you how conservatively I play, because I have 105 handgun rounds. And if you're playing Resident Evil and that you have that, that means use your fucking handgun rounds. No, I cannot read Japanese. I am not reading those. And I have my PlayStation set to English, so there's no way I could change the language. Okay, let's get... Get his attention. Yeah, so if you didn't know that, if you shoot them in the leg while they're running, they trip and fall. And I think that is freaking funny as hell. So... let's get him. By the way, I found this out in one of my random VR playthroughs. You can kill the cows in this. I didn't know how I did it, but you can kill the cows in this. So let's get his attention. There we go. Come on, buddy.
Empathetic said, honestly, I'd love to see the original concept of Re4 playable to see how this game could have ended UO. Empathetic said, up.
So there were actually multiple concepts for RE4. So what do you mean original? Are you talking about like what became Devil May Cry, or are you talking about the Hookman, or the Fog, or what? Yes, I'm just slaughtering cows right now. Ooh. You can shoot them, but it's funnier just knifing them. Ooh, gold egg. That I gotta say.
Empathetic said, well, like the one that was like fixed camera.
Hookman and Fog were fixed camera. The only difference is Hookman, it transitioned from fixed to over the shoulder when you would aim. And then, the concept that became Devil May Cry was you played as a guy named Tony Redgrave with an unlimited handgun pistol.
Empathetic said, it was one of them. I think it was unreleased though. Gotta look for it later.
Yeah. And then, Devil May Cry was you played as Tony Redgrave with unlimited ammo pistols and a sword. And that was helmed by, Hideki Kamiya, that's his name. I was trying to freaking mind fart. He ended up going on to helm Platinum. But Capcom ended up liking the concept of Kamiya's work that they made it Devil May Cry. So Devil May Cry is technically, like, if you want to get technical, sister series to Resident Evil. forget about that guy each time. Actually, hang on. Let's move some of this. I'm gonna get rid of some of my handgun ammo, too. Son of a bitch. In VR, shooting those is so much fucking easier. But I'm essentially playing what I grew up with. This is the PS3 version, so this is actually running at, well, I have my PS3 set to 480. I'm using an HDMI upscaling cable, so it's still running at 480, but it looks a lot better. But this is running at this is running at 480p 30. So it looks a little better than the PS2's 480i. If you hold down two buttons at the launch of this, then it'll run at 40p, but it still looks very muddy when you do that. So like, technically speaking, if you want to get into the GameCube in terms of visuals was a lot better at running this. Damn it! I forgot I have to use my thumb. I always forget that, considering when I have the button mash, I usually use my index finger. Damn it! And I didn't have my fingers on the bumpers. Great. I forgot they switch it up on you. I'm a cavalcade of errors. Run, Leon. Okay. Now, it's been a minute since I've actually done this on a controller. Can I shoot the dynamite out of his hand? No.
Empathetic said, for the next Resident Evil, and yes, I mean Resident Evil 9, I'd love to see Jill back in action. It's like we haven't seen her in canon for years. Why Capcom hates Jill so much?
I think they're... I don't think it's the fact that they hate Jill. I think it's the fact that they just want... After RE5, with Jill being brainwashed, I think they just want her to be retired. Now, there is, I guess you could say, some hope to that, because Resident Evil Death Island had Jill in it. There we go. Yeah, so Resident Evil Death Island, Jill was a part of the BSAA, but she kind of went on her own instead of, going in with Chris and everybody. And, yeah. She still ended up working with Chris in the movie, but she was more of a loner trying to forget her past, kind of a thing. And that really pissed me off because it's not that, you know, I can't accept Jill as a loner, it's Jill, she had her RE3 look. That's what pisses me off. There we go. Again, doing that is, again, so much easier in VR.
Empathetic said, I hope to see Rebecca return Adlies or maybe classics like Brad even for Insured Paroid. I just feel Ree has all these great charters and I hope they don't just pull the rug on M.
Wait, did you just say Brad? Brad's dead. He was killed by Nemesis. Nemesis is, killed Brad. Barry and Claire are part of TerraSave. Jill, Chris,
Empathetic said, wait, not Brad lol.
Jill, Chris, and Rebecca are part of the BSAA.
Empathetic said, I meant Richard.
Richard's dead too. He was killed by Yawn in RE1.
Empathetic said, not him, oh god, my memory.
And if you say you want to see Wesker back, Wesker died in Volcano. He was killed by Chris.
Empathetic said, oh Barry. Empathetic said, that was it BARRRY.
I want to see Barry come back too, but I don't know if they're going to. Wait, why the hell am I saving? So if you played the Revelations games, Barry was in the second Revelations game. Same thing with his daughter. So, let's see. Well, okay, so Claire, Barry's daughter, who's named Mora, they're in the BSA, not BSA, TerraSave. Jill and Rebecca are in the BSAA. Chris was in the BSAA, but he went rogue.
Empathetic. Said, but yeah, they should at least make Jill appear once in Ray 9.
He went rogue and formed the Wolf Squad.
You're not like them?
After,
No. You?
the BSA rented him out to Blue Umbrella.
Okay.
Zombie Factor
Very
said,
important question.
I'm back.
You gotta smoke?
And then Leon, as well as Sherry, work for the government.
Perfect. The big
But
cheese.
Leon is more of the go on secret missions and all that, and Sherry is more of the help people suffering from bioterrorism government.
Zombie Factor said, I think the most I saw of Ree outside of 4 is the hunk play though or whatever it is of the 2 remake.
The hunk playthrough? Are you talking about Fourth Survivor? Because that's not really outside of Resident Evil. Hunk is a part of the USS, the Umbrella Secret Service.
You will become unable to resist this.
And he was tasked with stealing the G virus from Birkin to deliver to Wesker. Wait, no, not Wesker. Deliver to Spencer. Ada was tasked with trying to get a G embryo to deliver to Wesker.
Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what
Actually,
brings a
fun
bloke like
fact,
you to
Hunk
this
is
part of the
actually an
world?
acronym.
Hey,
His
easy.
the reason why he's called Hunk
Name's Leon.
is
Came here
because
looking for this girl.
he hasn't
Seen her?
died on any of his missions.
What, are you supposed to be a
Hunk
cop
stands
or
for
something?
Human Unit Never Killed.
You don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good.
Empathetic
Yes.
said,
Let's start explaining.
bruh. Empathetic
Psychic
said,
powers.
you need to see more. Zombie Factor said,
Just kidding.
yeah, it
But
seems like the
Never heard
4th
one of the
survivor
villagers
thing
talking
in
something
Ray
about the
2.
president's daughter in the
Empathetic
church.
said, Re 1 is so great. Zombie Factor said, I'm not a Re fan.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra.
Um,
I used to be a cop in Madrid.
let's see, and
Now I'm
then
just a good-for-nothing guy. who happens
another
to
fun
be
fact.
with the ladies.
Even though
Why'd you
they
quit?
work for the same
Well,
company,
you see,
the
put your life
USS
on the
and the
line. Nobody
UBCS
really appreciates
hate
you enough
each
for
other.
it.
Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to
They
be
hate
anymore.
each other,
Used to be a cop myself.
and they will
Only for a
actively
day.
try to kill each other
thought I was
on
bad.
sight.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
Hey boy, I'm not done.
Do something, cop!
After you. Now. It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
Fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No. But apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Let me put it to you. Let me put it to you guys here in the chat. So, if you have any questions about Resident Evil, you want to talk to me.
Over here, stranger.
Like, you can look up forums and everything like that, but if you actually want to talk to somebody, like not in a chat room or whatever, or online, you talk to me. Like, I will not steer you wrong when it comes to Resident Evil.
Got something that might interest you.
I'm not as
Got a
versed in
selection of
Silent
good-
Hill. I'm letting you guys know that right now. I'm not as versed in Silent Hill. I
What are
love
you
Silent Hill,
selling?
but I'm not as versed in it.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Thank you.
Empathetic. Said, I feel you would enjoy it if you branched out.
Oh no, I love Silent Hill. It's just I'm not as versed in it as I am Resident Evil. Like, I can tell you the in and out of pretty much like every Resident Evil game, but I can't really do that for Silent Hill. I'm just not that good at it. I haven't played it as much.
What are you selling?
Which, actually, speaking of Silent Hill, one of the girls at the coffee shop I go to is a huge Silent Hill fan.
What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. Come back.
Damn it, I do that all the time.
Anytime. What are you buying?
So I don't get the TMP yet. I do eventually get it. I just don't yet.
Is that all? Thank you.
And then I have died at this area before, so to save me some trouble, I go ahead and save. Just an overview. I shot its head. Didn't want that. You can get the extended scope for this. I just don't, because I don't see the point. I love it when they accidentally kill each other.
Empathetic said, I am hearing the Silent Hill 2 remake is actually quite good.
Yeah, I'm hearing good things about it, but you know, again, this is early access, so while there may be good things about it, I have a hard time believing early access reviewers. That is some extremely freaking long dynamite. riveting gameplay, I know. Hey, I come up with my face! Well, time to use this. That's the first time I've used one of those. You know what? Yeah, why not? Of course, I use a shotgun to blow his head off and I get shotgun ammo.
Oh, hi.
Well, that was really dumb. Alright. So, let's do that. Yep. And then that. Alright, music's over. Everybody's dead.
got some rare things. What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
Come back anytime.
Alright, so, if you didn't know, you can actually flashbang the crows. And then you do that. And then the explosion should have set those off. I don't know how it didn't. And then there's actually a treasure back here too. So you do that. Take that out. Take their crow.
Hay un rumor, hay un extranjero entre nosotros.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
Tienes razón. You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
Alright. There's that.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah. But he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'll be right back.
Empathetic said, I am back.
I am back too because I had to pee. Oh, right. There is that. And I think you guys know, but if you decide to go back in here after the cutscene, you get this little Easter egg. Alright. So now there's nothing left to do here. And then let's go visit the guy on the toilet. He actually looked like he was about ready to take it. He was taking a piss and just turned around and I really wish that was the case. That would have been so freaking great. Actually, I want to have that equipped. Because if you actually open this slowly, then you can get a rifle shot off on Dr. Salvador.
Empathetic said, I wonder what's your favorite Resident Evil location?
What my favorite location is? That's a good question. Actually. You know, not gonna lie, the RPD, honestly. Like, it just, yeah, it was an art museum and everything, so it's very elaborate. And then it's just like, oh, it's a retrofitted, police department.
Empathetic said, for me it's Spencer Mansion 100% lol.
That's a very, it's between that and RPD for me. Like, I can't, it's hard for me to choose between those two. Like, that's how much I freaking love them. It's just like, how was he able to hire, how was he able to hire Trevor to design the mansion? Like, who would, in their right mind, would be like, yeah, I'll design that for you. And then, at the same token, it's just like, at the same time, just the intricacy of the mansion, like, you're going to live here.
Empathetic
So, what the
said,
hell?
I do like the code Veronica Mansion too.
Which one? Are you talking about the Antarctica base mansion, or are you talking about the Rockford Island mansion? Because there are two mansions in that game. Fuck. They usually never line up for me like that. But yeah, so you have to be more specific on the Code Veronica mansion, because again, there are two mansions.
Empathetic said, the island.
The Rockford Island one? I like it too, especially with like the freaking giant hang hall in the middle. I don't know. Like, it's also between that. If you're talking about mansions, then it's a toss-up between that one and the Spencer Mansion for me. But I do like the Antarctica one too. I know I don't need to be using the shotgun, but it's just freaking fun when they will run at you and then you just blast them with the shotgun. And then he's up there, so what you do at this point is, well, you move the chicken egg out of the way. Nope, not there. And you just shoot him down. Now, the boxes and things that were here don't get repopulated until the nighttime version when you get Ashley. Come on, buddy. And then, some people know this, some people don't. You actually get a treasure from here. And then, no, there aren't boxes there. Here's another thing I didn't know about, until I looked it up. So, there's nothing on these walls, but if you do this, then treasures pop up.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of... What are you selling?
I'm not selling the eggs. I could always use those to heal.
Thank you.
Ruby.
Thank you.
Pocket watch.
Thank you.
That one can't be combined with anything.
Thank you.
Empathetic.
What are you
Said,
buying?
I do feel the merchant is in Villian.
Okay, chat said
Empathetic.
that weird.
Said, he probably gate kept all his weapons from the villagers.
I don't know if if I would say he's a villain,
What
but
are you buying?
you know, there are theories that he is actually a Ganado. There are, or infected with Los
Thank
Plagas,
you.
I should say.
What are you buying?
So, take that for what you will. And there are also theories that it's Luis's grandfather, so again, take that for what you will. Yeah, fuck you. And then here are more crows, obviously. So you give them a taste of your good old flashbangs. I know you should usually save them, but that that doesn't usually happen. It doesn't usually bounce off. I mean, it worked. That doesn't usually... I don't think I've ever had it bounce off of that. You can't shoot it. That was just lucky timing. I think this is where snakes start coming into play. It's either these ones or just a little later down the line. And now that's all the medallions you need to get the Punisher pistol. But if you get the upgrade, it sells for more. Well, you get all 15 medallions. You get the upgrade for free, and it sells for more. So I usually try to get like all 15 medallions. And if you want, you could actually just run past it. And Hunnigan will get pissed.
Leon, have you reached the church yet?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her, hurry!
Yeah, so the church is locked, and you're supposed to go up there to try and enter the door, and you'll get a message from Hunnigan. Like that. But you can piss her off.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might
And
fit
if
inside.
you go to the door
Well,
and
there's no
trigger
use
that
standing
cutscene
around.
first,
Leon,
you
you
don't
have
get
to
the
find
other
some way
cutscene.
or something to get inside.
One day I was just randomly playing, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to trigger that cutscene. I went this way, and I triggered a different one. And then this puzzle, it's not really a puzzle. I mean, I remember it off the top of my head. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. And there you go. And then you get another treasure that you can combine into the beer stein, and the beer stein becomes more valuable. I don't know how I did that. I usually never hit anything at certain ranges with the rifle. That's probably the first time I've done that. Hit something out of the air with the rifle. Now, I'm just gonna take that guy out down there. And then get closer. God damn it. Yeah. Closer. And I can take that out. God, I hate this built-in shakiness. There we go. So now I get the Punisher with a upgrade. Snake. And then, yeah. See, 45 handgun rounds, that's a lot more doable. And then if you didn't know, with those crows over there, if you don't get all of them in one shot, you can actually reset them. But if you use a flashbang, you'll get them all in one shot anyway. And get a flashbang back. And then you could hear El Gigante snoring, obviously. Damn it. Now, what I tend to do here is, I need to make room, basically. So, what I tend to do is, I get the Punisher handgun, and then I just sell it back to him.
Got some rare. What are you buying?
Yeah, so I just get it.
Thank
And
you.
then, if you go here,
What are you buying?
Punisher handgun, and there's those upgrades, but damage upgrade you already got for free.
Is that all? Thank you.
So I buy all the upgrades for it,
What are you selling?
and then you see I can sell that for more than what I paid for it. So I always keep my starting handgun for now. Because, yeah, it does a little bit less damage, but at the same time, it has a better headshot multiplier.
Ah, thank you. What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you.
By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you look at the shotgun ammo count, In the original, the ammo count is only 11, whereas here it's 15. Alright, another QT where I failed miserably. And that's because I didn't tap hard enough. Oh, well, at least I get to pick up the handgun ammo again. And then turn around. And then you check this again. And you're fine. So if you look, he's actually in front of the line. So, what you do is you just pop him. There you go. And then there's that guy over there. And you just do the same thing. That guy, he's behind it, but he can get up right over here. So, when in doubt, pop a set. Although this stick is horrible. And by the way, I'm using an OEM PS3 controller. Or I shouldn't say OEM. It is an OEM controller. It's officially from Sony. But this is a DualShock 3 controller, not a 6-axis. Piss him off. And let him go. The fuck? And they're going to start coming from behind. So then you do that. And here, they should be coming. Odd. There they are. Alright. And because there is a crowd. Oh, okay. Y'all notice how the brown is feeling? And then there are more of them, so you introduce them to Ambassador Pineapple. Good old Ambassador Pineapple. And they're dead. And take that. And then I thought I was going to get the drop on a guy, but apparently I didn't. There was actually a treasure back here. So, if you go around to... Well, let me get that first. I think that's a grenade. But if you go back here to that tree over there, this tree, and you look up and take out that nest, you get that.
Vámonos. Ok, ándale.
Alright, Del Lago. My cat's trying to eat my microphone. Forgot how awkward the boat is to control. So yeah, that was on a vote. It literally turned around right there. That's never happened. I've always hit him. I didn't know he would hit the boat if you didn't hit him right then and there. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, so after this cutscene and I save, it's gonna be the end of part 1 of this stream. Gotta get through the QT first. Alright, let's let this play out, and then I'm gonna end it. And again, that will be the end of part 1. I will probably stream tomorrow. I can't make any guarantees. I definitely do want to stream more this week. At least 3 times. So... Alright, that's the cutscene. And then you get a call from Hunnigan. We'll let her talk.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I'm starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Alright. And that's where we're going to end it. So I thank you all for coming out, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Y'all have a good one.